care for the soul. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. Hmm. Hello, hello.
Becky!
Hello, hello.
Becky!
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, we're starting quality.
It's my followers.
Let's go,
Here,
let's go,
man.
let's go, let's go. No, no. I am gonna die this lap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. That is not good.
Oh, sorry about that. There's some issues. But so there's issues with my mic. So, like I said, we are currently in Q1. Fantasy is leading, 56 seconds. 56.6 to be exact. Ludofax is in second, 0.7 behind. See him. He is on a fast lap. Never mind, he is tied. Okay, I'm just gonna turn up volume. Sorry, I had to reset my OBS. Okay, is this better? Yep, so that should be working. Yeah, hopefully it's loud enough. Fantasy hasn't improved this lap. Ludofax also messes up. And we are gonna welcome Skip Snuff into the commentating cabin. So let's... Okay, so we're just gonna invite Skip Snuff in here. And he'll help me with the commentating. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Also good. Are you ready for the race?
Yep, Ludofax might improve. And he does not by 1 tick. So far...
Oh, that was close.
So far, it's Fantasy on provisional pole. Let's see if any other drivers can beat that.
We'll see. Wait. Oh, my type key doesn't work. So, who are all online?
Okay, so we'll do... And here is Q2. So we got Crumbcat, Fehar, Uskochia, Bricky, and Juge. So these are our next 5 drivers.
Who do you think will get the fastest time out of these 5 guys?
It's between Crumbcat and Fatty AR, but you never know. It's who is the most consistent.
Yeah, will they break the 57?
They might get low 57s. I don't know if they'll get anything under that though. They could.
Yeah.
They have the ability to get fast times though. So we'll start the heat. And there's Crumbcat starting his first lap.
Fatty is also going up.
So there's Crumbcat going on to the first straight, down into turn 4.
Oh, Usokia getting a great start from the queue.
Okay, so here is Crumbcat going onto the back straight now. Behind him is Fatty AR, who's also about to go into the back straight. So let's see here, we've got Bricky going onto the back straight. We're about to see Bricky going on the block stop, gets a perfect corner there. And on the final corners, let's see what time he gets. Crumbcat gets a 57.7. Fatty is a second behind, and Uzochia is 58. Fantasy is telling Usochia to go faster.
Otherwise they will get the slipper.
Yeah. Gotta go fast. Let's see who else is there. Crumbcats on the final corners. And there he goes. Hits the blocks off good, but he messed up earlier. He will not improve.
Oh, Usochia hit the blocks up perfectly
Oh wow, really?
at the yin and yang.
There's Fatty AR, not quite gonna improve, we'll see. Nope, 0.25. Here's Usochia, very close to their time. Improves by 0.15.
Oh, nice.
But so far it's Crumbcat leading the heat. Bricky does not improve.
And Midnight, do you know the pit delta for the race?
I do not know. It would be whatever you know. But there's also pig stops now, so gotta add that. And
Oh yeah, it's big. Oh, why? Got this straight. What does the red wool here mean?
I think you can't go on those ones.
Ah.
And there's Crumbcat looking like he's gonna improve, but by how much?
But will he? Yeah,
0.3.
he did, with 0.3.
Like I said, breaking into the
Fatty is
low
also,
43.7s.
Yeah, he will improve.
Fatty with
58.2.
58.2.
Nice.
Squishy gets a 57.85. Less than half a second behind Crumbcat.
I smell some talent.
And Bricky doesn't improve. And where is Juge? Here's Juge going to improve.
Huge
By point.
is now on the.
Just finished now. 59.65.
Nice under a minute.
So every driver in this heat is under a minute. So I think this race is going to be very close in terms of lap times. But we'll see.
Oh, Fatty messed up the block stop.
Oh,
Yin
no.
Yang.
Bricky is improving on the back straight right now.
Fatty messed up again.
Crumbcat does not improve going on to the final lap. Usochia improves by 0.2. Only quarter of a second behind Crumbcat. Bricky is going to improve by how much? We'll see.
By 0.5.
0.45.
Oh, 0.45.
So let's see who else is going down the final straight. Here is Juge, who does not improve.
Get one more lap. I think Chrome will get
Yes,
another lap.
I believe everyone has
But
one
it-
more lap to do. Crumbcat probably won't improve. 0.05. Ties
Usochia
his
is,
time. Crumbcat has tied. What will
Fatty
Fatty
messed up the
AR?
blocks up again and won't get another lap. He's out
Fatty
of
AR
time.
will not get another lap.
Usochia won't. Oh, will.
We'll get another lap.
He was on the limit.
Usochia barely
But
makes it, and we'll
right on
get
the
the
limit.
lap. So let's follow Usochia. So Usochia misses up,
George
0.3
will now
behind.
finish with
Juge finished.
slow time.
Will Bricky be able to improve? Doesn't look like it. Has to
Will
make up
Chrome no.
0.9 seconds. So, yeah. And is currently 0.25 behind. Does not get a good blocks up. Pretty average. So
Anyone
Usochia
still
is the final driver.
driving?
It's just Usochia.
Yeah. Usochia.
So, will not
It
improve.
doesn't seem like they will improve, but
So that is
No.
that is qualifying 2. We've got one more qualifying heat, and then it is the race.
Fantasy's still in professional pole.
Yes, by about half a second.
Yeah. But we'll see.
And here
Okay,
are
this
the
is
final
Yo,
drivers.
yo.
So in the final qualifying heat, it is Anonymous Octo, Navi GG,
Good times.
Hotspot,
Last time.
Philonu, and Stinky Socks.
Okay, fun.
So as we're about to start now,
Stinky. Stinky. Hello.
Do you think we'll get fast out of them? I think.
I
that's
think
what-
I think Stinky will get fastest lap here. He showed
we'll
up a bit
see.
late.
That's what is in my team, so I'm cheering for him.
Yeah, who knows? It could be Hotspot or Stinky, because I moved Hotspot from Q1 to even out the qualifying heats, and Stinky Sock
Okay,
showed up
nice.
late, so those two drivers could definitely do well.
Navy tried the wall tap.
And messed up. So there's Stinky Socks.
No, he didn't mess up that bad, but he
Oh yeah.
was on the limit.
So all 5 drivers have started their laps. You see Philonu is not as experienced on this track, taking unusual lines. And over here, Navi GHG, Navi GHG, I think, is on the back straight, going onto the block stop. Gets a good block stop. That was pretty good. Going into the chicane and the final corners, there's Bricky
Coming in
watching.
for his first lap. And
Let's see. Will not be the fastest lap compared to others. About a second. Hotspot gets to 58.05. Let's see, where's Philo?
that's really fast for opening lap.
Yes, but they get to start from further back because there's a quali grid. Stinky Socks
Yeah.
messes up. He must have messed up somewhere because that's the slowest time.
Yeah. I do think Stinky or Hotspot will be able to challenge Fantasy in the qualifying.
Let's watch from the POV as Stinky Socks as he goes around the turn 5 and 6. Is he taking lines close to the inside of the track? So as he goes down the back straight, he's going to hit the block stop. Does not choose to hit the block stop.
Oh, Hotspot crashed, I think.
His hotspot crashed. Yes, he messed up quite a bit, but he is still in pole for this heat.
He's in a qualifying battle with Navy.
Oh, so this is Stinky
That's
Socks
pretty interesting.
gets a 58.6. And Stinky has catched up to Philo. And there will be a battle here soon, unless Philo chooses to let Stinky past.
It's Hotspot.
No, but there's another battle,
Oh, is there another battle?
or about to be. Stinky is catching up to Philo.
No, Octo gets a sub 1 minute. Nice. Oh, Hotspot overtook Navy.
Hotspot gets a new fastest lap, 58 seconds flat.
But crashes in the first corner.
And here's
And I
Hotspot
don't-
and Navy. They are fighting it out, but I believe.
I don't think Hotspot knows about the wall tap.
Oh, he does not know about the wall tap.
No.
I didn't know about it before this race until I watched Fantasy do it.
Huh.
So that's probably why I'm so slow on this track. Stinky messes up
Stinky
quite a
wants to
bit.
start last, I think.
Ah, that's what it is.
What did he do?
Here is Stinky. He's improving by 0.05.
I think he crashed in last sector.
Must be there. Must have been a big crash. I missed it. but-
Oh, Hotspot will maybe be able to do another lap after this one. Yes, 56
So
seconds
Hotspot
left.
gets one final lap. Stinky Socks is going down the back straight.
Navy, this is Navy's last lap.
Yes, it is.
And also Stinky's last lap. Of no, second to last. This one.
Yeah, this hut spot doesn't look like he's gonna improve unless he finds a lot of time somewhere. Anonymous Octo might improve.
Oh, Juge
Never
is
mind.
walking on the barriers.
Okay, as long as he doesn't go on the track.
Yeah, otherwise we have to deal with track invaders red flag.
Yep. So Stinky Socks is equal to his personal best on
it's
the
what
track.
messes up the block stop in the Yin Yang.
Oh, so Hotspot will probably not improve, but Stinky Socks can improve. He at this point in time, he could take pole for this heat and get a sub 58. He's 0.8 ahead. This could be a good time. Unless he messes up. Goes into the yin yang. Oh, he messes up the block stop. Stinky Socks was up by 0.8 before that block stop. And he messes it up. That is really unlucky. But that means that he will not get the fastest time. That was definitely a lap that could take... Stinky goes to pit. Does his pig stop.
The first pit
He's a
stop
2.1
is
pig
Stinky
stop.
Racing. This is awful.
So Stinky Socks finishes in the pits. He's gonna... I'm just gonna end it. Is he gonna finish? Stinky is... And it's finished, so... Okay, so this is the qualification results for the quali, obviously. So I was reading out. So, Fantasy is on pole, followed by Ludo and Crumbcat. Fantasy is the only one to get a sub 57. So we're about to start.
It will be the
right?
first time there will be raced on this track, so you don't know what will happen.
So I'm just getting your rings set up for the race.
How many laps will it be?
It will be 22, I think. And 3 pits.
Wait, do you have replay mod running?
I'm about to get it running now for the race.
Okay, nice.
So I'm gonna load in the heats now. Actually, I'll load it in a minute. So there is 15 drivers racing.
Oh, Chris Hero is learning Danish.
Before we start the race, we're looking at the cool pit stop made by Skip with these cool F1 style cars corresponding to different teams.
If you want a place in the pit row, just ask me.
So let's look at the starting grid.
Oh, the boats are rotated like in a strange way.
That's weird, but they will fix it when they start. So on pole position is Fantasy, followed by Ludofax, Crumbcat, Oint, Uzochia, Demonatic, Hutspot, VDAR, Crescero, Stinky Socks, Breaky, Anonymous Octo, Juge, Navi GHG, and Philonu in the final grid spot. There's 15 drivers. Okay, so we have 15 drivers at the start of the race. And where are we starting? So we'll be starting in less than a minute. This is gonna be a crazy start. 15 drivers going into this turn 1. Be crazy. But let's get ready for the start of the race. So just make sure everyone is ready.
Rocket is kind of late, I think.
Oh, we're gonna add Rocket?
In P16.
We're just gonna let Rocket join if he wants
Yeah,
to.
he wants.
Okay, I'll add him. Heat. So now we have Rocket Rays starting from last place.
Rocket do a let's do first.
We will see what happens, but we're about to start in 5 seconds. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Fantasy gets a good start, taking the early lead. There's heaps of bumping.
Oh,
Demonatic
bump.
goes into the inside wall. So does Rocket Rays and Crucero. Rocket Rays is stuck in
Nobody
last.
going for the risky wall tap. Oh, Navy goes for it, but
Huge
fully,
train lead by Fantasy. The top 3 seem to have stayed the same.
Crucero crashed.
Crucero has crashed twice now. A huge
That's
train of
record for
people.
First lap.
We've got Hotspot and
Fatih
Oink.
gets a great overtake on Philo.
The 2 pigs are right next to each other. Followed by Anonymous Octo. Going into the back straight now. We see Brecky up into P8. Let's go, so Brecky goes deep into the corner. Stinky Socks tries to get the overtake.
Crashes,
Demonatic gets the
Oh.
overtake. Stinky gets bumped. Fatty AR is catching up. Gets bumped into the side. Letting Rocket Rays overtake into P11. Stinky pits.
Oh,
Rocket Rays.
Mark is already going for the pits as well. But he doesn't go to the fog pits. What's this?
So we got Rocket Rays up into P8 after lap 1. We've got Anonymous Octo in P6. If we look over here, we will see Fantasy going into the back straight, still leading. We've got a comfortable lead by almost 2 seconds. Might have to make him do an extra pit. So
No,
Ludofax
don't
is
do
following
that.
behind. When we
Fantasy has
get to
grinded
back
this
markers,
track like crazy, if you didn't know yet.
I think in a halfway through the race, we'll start getting back markers, and that will change the race. So it will be about when you
I
pit.
think 6 laps already.
We're on start of lap 3.
6.
So Ludofax is trying to catch up to Fantasy, but is 3 seconds behind.
Like Fantasy's on the big straight, first straight, and then Navy is on the back straight already right now.
Oh wow! So it might be soon that we see back markers. Here goes Fantasy going onto the back straight.
Navy is into the last corner.
We've got Philonu in P10. And that is Crumbcat in P9, who has already done a pit. Followed by Oint. You can hear Oint speaking. quite annoyed that he is stuck behind a back marker. Well, I didn't say back marker.
Rocket is battling with
Stage over.
Fnatic and behind Fatih.
Here is Stinky Socks, who also pitted early. Going into the back straight. It's Fatty AR, Demonatic, and Rocket Rays, who all pitted once.
Will they go for the block stop?
Let's see. Demonatic goes to the block stop.
Yeah, they
So
do.
does Rocket Rays. Rocket Rays
Rocket
gets
got
bumped. That's good for me because
Navy,
Demonatic's part of Team New Zealand.
Navy hit the block stop like perfectly.
That's
Although he's
good.
in last place, he has a decent pace for now.
Let's spectate Fantasy as he goes into the end of
Fantasy's
lap
almost
4.
lapping him. They're both on the starting straight.
Yep, so Fantasy is starting lap
Mark
5
inside
out of
of
22.
pace in front of Fantasy.
He gets a new fastest lap of a 56.15. That was faster than his quali lap, I believe.
Yeah, he qualified with a 56.45.
Something like that, yeah, 66. Let's check the round results.
Fantasy is coming up to Oink.
Fantasy got a 56.6. Crumbcap completes Pig Stop 2 in a 2.25. Fantasy goes for the block stop, gets it perfectly. Catching up to... What place is he? Fantasy is in P1. Is currently pulling away from Ludofax. Catching up to back markers though, which might slow him down. He will have to get an overtake quick or pit to get around them. Otherwise he's going to lose a lot of time.
Fantasy with Mark won't be that difficult because they both have a great pace.
Yes, and here's Ludofax behind trying to catch up, but he's just not fast enough. Here's Oinked and Fantasy. Oinked has done 2 pits, but Fantasy has to get past, or will he pit?
Oh, Fatih crashed.
Oinked
And
goes to
will
the
now get
pit,
left by
the
Ludo.
block stop. Let's see
Fatih
who's...
got left by Ludo.
Ludo gets past. Ludo misses
And
up
Ludo crashed.
the block stop. Fatty Har misses this up. So Ludofax ends up ahead. Ludo goes around to the end
Rocket
of the
race
lap.
into pit.
Rocket Rays is pitting. There he is. Going out of the pits now. He's done 2. And gets out just in front of Fatty AR. In front of a train as well, because there's Usochia. And is that Hutspot. So there's a train going into the back straight now.
Oh, Fantasy overtook Mark
Fantasy gets an overtake.
and is now battling with Jude,
Here is Bricky.
or however you say their name.
Bricky is going
Fantasy
around
going
turn
into the
7.
pit. Fantasy is going into the pit.
So Fantasy will be doing his first pit. What will the time be? A 2.85.
2.8.
Not the fastest, but Casero also gets a slow pit.
Fantasy and Usocha are pitting.
Here is Casero and Fantasy. And here is Uzocha, a 3.05.
What
And here is
surprises me
Bricky
the most is that, Brett
starting
is
lap 8.
85.
Because of Fantasy pits,
Although
this
he
means that Ludofax is leading the race. Here is Demonatic. Anonymous Octo. Stinky Socks does a 1.7 pit. That should be the fastest. I didn't see any faster ones. Here is Juge and Oink battling it out.
Even Stinky overturned.
Oink is not happy to be stuck behind Juge. But Stinky Socks
Aw, dude.
got in front. Here is Crumcat in P8, done 2 pits.
That spot is having some troubles trying to overtake Patty.
Let's see. Yeah, Hotspot is trying to get past Fatty AR.
And Bizocha is almost overtaking Brecky.
So Hotspot is leading the
Brecky has
race.
some, oh, Hotspot's leading. Oh yeah, Ludo.
Ludo has done a pit, did a 3.25 second pit. Hotspot decides to pit as well, so the top 3 drivers have pitted. Bricky is in P4.
Yeah, Brecky sometimes has questionable lines, but now he's doing pretty good.
P4, but he has not done a pit, so we'll have to see where he ends up after he does his first pit. So Hotspot gets out of the pits just in front of Bricky. So Hotspot keeps P3, Bricky stays in P4. So behind Bricky is Crumcat, quite far behind. There is Crumcat, going on to the first straight.
There's now a train forming behind Demonetic.
So here, there is Juge, Anonymous Octo. There is a lot of people in the first few corners. There is Demonetic, then Navi GHG, followed by Uzochia, Anonymous Octo, and Fatty AR.
Oh, Usocha dropped down like a lot.
Yeah, P10 currently. There is Juge leading the train. Demonetic
Zero is doing
trying to get
extra
past.
pits, or no, he doesn't. He just had a slow pit.
Oh, and Demonetic gets past. Who was that trying to dive bomb?
Messes up the block stop.
Navi GHG tries to
Fancy's
dive
now,
bomb Demonetic. Does not work.
Fancy is now coming
Back-
at the train, so I think he will pit. That would be the smartest now.
And that is Uzochia pitting, followed by Fatty AR. Both going to the pits at the same time. Who will get the faster pit? We will see. Oh, so close. Basically the same pace. Uzochia gets a faster pit by 0.05. So we are halfway through the race. Ludofax does a pig stop 2 and 3.1 seconds. There's here going down the pit straight.
He's still at 0 pit.
Bricky is gonna choose to pit late. Little man strat. Ludofax leaves. Who's behind him? Stinky
Maybe
Socks.
misses the block stop.
Stinky Socks is in P6.
And Fancy is right behind Anonymous Octo,
Everyone here, everyone else here.
who now goes into the pit.
Is Fantasy starting in lap 13. So Fantasy going down the first straight. There's Navi GHG, who is in P. Must be P16.
Yep, he is P16.
Yeah, the last place.
Last 7 people have all have 3 pits, except for Philo.
So let's see here. There is Philo and Anonymous Octo next to each other. Philo wants to try and get an overtake.
Mark is behind Fatih and is
There's Bricky,
is
Casero,
encouraging him to be
Cromcat.
faster, I think.
You know there's Ludo
Oh,
Fax, who is in
Mark
P5.
Oh,
Stinky Socks is in P6. P7 is Oinked. And Fatty AR and Oinked are fighting each other off. Going into the block stop. Who will get the better block stop?
Goodness.
Oinked
my
misses
God,
up.
The fucking ping. He block stopped and he just couldn't get the ping. What was this?
As you heard, Oinked.
Oh my goodness, dude. And he lagged me back all the time. Like no.
Oinked
way.
misses
Zero
up.
interception. I
Will he
swear,
pit?
man,
He's gonna pit.
It's not
he
it's not
does.
fair.
He goes for his last bit.
Oinked to do pit 3. See, will he get a good pit? We'll see.
No, he will go to the fourth bit, so he will
It's just
get the
not fair, man.
1.1.
Clearly goes to the
Sure.
fog pit. For obvious reasons. 3.05, not a bad pit. As he leaves the pit.
Level. I don't know that
Fancy's almost a half a minute in front of Bracky, so he has enough gap for at least one
Mm,
pit.
one-
I think
one
the
pit,
delta
yes.
was around,
It is about
around
50 seconds.
15 seconds.
It's only 15.
Like it, yeah, it's a really short pit.
But plus the pig stop, so it'll be more like 20 something.
18. Big stop is plus minus 3 seconds.
Yeah, but getting to the pig stop takes a few seconds.
Oh yeah, true.
So okay, that's just over 20 seconds, I'd say. It'll give Fantasy enough time to... But there is
I'm
Rocket
suffering.
Rays. Rocket Rays is in P8. Done all 3 of his pits. D-Mac is following behind in P9. Also done all of his pits. So... we're watching... Let's go watch Bricky. Says Bricky going into the block stop.
Bracky does still need to pit, but he will go for the last stop pits, I guess. And Navy is out, I guess. He's standing here.
So Hockey Sav might be joining us in the commentator's cabin.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello there.
So we are on lap. Fantasy does his pit.
Oh, midnight. Is this WIBRS?
Yes, it is. We are on lap
Huge.
17. 16, sorry. Fantasy is doing his pit.
I'm telling this to Rock.
Fantasy completes his pit on lap 17.
Okay, well,
He should stay ahead. He did
I'm hopping
2.5.
on. How many laps we got left?
Demon Addict gets bumped by Fantasy. He gets overtaken by Zochia. We have got,
Laps left, midnight.
there is about 5 laps left.
Oh, I'm hopping on to the
S-
last lap
5.5.
shootout.
5.5
Who's in the
laps.
lead right now?
It
Let's
is
get a-
Fantasy by
oh,
about 15 seconds.
Shocker.
So
Followed
he
by
must
Bricky.
get one pit. Bracky still needs to pit, so he's almost assured of his position.
So Bricky has 3 pits to go. Make sure you go in
Pit stop has
spectator
one
mode.
pit left.
Navy GHG gives up.
holy fuck.
Again, or the game freeze. Yep, he's
So here's Uzochia. Here is
How do I
Philonu.
expect the event?
I do event spectate and do WIBRS race 4. Here is Demonatic.
It's what's going in for his last bit.
Event, spectate, WIBRS.
Round
for
4.
S-
No S1.
R.
Round 4 Arnorring. All in caps.
I'm now. Why do I not see the scoreboard on the side?
What one are you on? It is WIBRS underscore round 4 underscore Arnoring.
Yeah, I'm in it. It says I'm spectating, but I don't see it.
Oh, that's weird.
This is tragic.
So Bricky still has 3 pits to do.
Fifth place, sorry.
Fantasy has
The
1
podium
pit,
is
and
almost,
Juge has 1 pit.
set.
Look at these.
Only Pro
Hey.
and Ludo are.
So here is Anonymous Octo finishing lap 17. There is Juge doing their final pit. Excuse me?
Oh,
What this
Ludo
track-
crashed.
Was this track specifically decorated for WIBRS?
Some of it was, yes. Not all of it.
I can easily swap it out with different.
Yep.
templates.
Bricky does a 5.3 second pit. That's worse than mine. And that's saying a
That's
lot.
typical bracket bit. You should expect a 35 seconds bit from him.
Juge gets a 4.95, also really slow. Hutspot gets a 2.05. There is Oinked going on lap 19. We're on the final laps of this race. It's a good thing too, we've got Stinky Cup after this. If you missed out on racing here, we'll be at Stinky Cup racing at Maracaibo. So if you want to have a race,
Thinking of track if you
we're on the BRWC server. Join the Discord and I'll show you the link to the server. Here goes the Bricky. Stinky Socks is right behind Bricky. Stinky Cup is just after this at Maracaibo 2023. Stinky Socks is stuck behind Bricky.
Take any risks with Bricky being.
Bricky
going into
takes the
pit.
second pit on lap 19. Let's see who's going into the final straight. There's Fantasy, who's in the lead. He has to do one more pit, but he's 37 seconds ahead. So he has to mess up a lot to lose the win. Rocket Rays is right behind, about 1 lap behind.
I think Rocket is just following Fantasy's line.
Yes, I think that's probably what's happening. Rocket Rays is in P7. Uzochia is in the points. Anonymous Octo needs to shave about 10 seconds if he wants to get some points. Although Bricky has to pit one more time.
Uzochia's debut in Iceboat Racing.
Maybe. But Uzochia is doing very well. After Bricky does his last pit, Anonymous Octo will be in P10. And that will put Bricky just out of the points.
Fantasy still needs to do 1 pit. Oh, he is in the pits right now.
Fantasy is on his final pit. He should stay ahead. Let's see what his pit stop is. A 2.35 does well. Should stay in the lead. And should win this race. Unless someone unplugs his internet, he should be fine. Bricky does pig stop 3 and is in P11.
Fantasy is in his last lap.
P13. Fantasy is on his final lap, going on to the first straight. So as long as nothing bad happens, Fantasy should be in first. About 13 seconds ahead. So, going on to the back straight now. Behind him is Anonymous Octo in P10. Fantasy also has the fastest lap, so he should be getting max points.
He doesn't have the fastest pit.
Fastest pit, I will check after this.
Stinky had a 1.7.
Stinky Socks will have the fastest pit. Everyone's already done their pits. There is Fantasy finishing P1 by 18 and almost 19 seconds. And we wait for Ludo Facts. There is Ludo. And it's a battle to the end. Within 1 second of each other, P2, P3, and P4. Only a 0.2 second gap between P3 and 4. So it means that Crumbcat barely misses out on the podium.
Fuck you too. Okay.
Skip stuff. Don't you want to put them on the podium?
Yeah, they walk on the podium. Just first in the boat.
So these are our top 3 anonymous Octo. Rounds up the points. Skip stuff, can you move please? I'm taking a screenshot.
Yeah. Then on the podium we will TP everyone.
Okay. So Bricky finishes P13. Juge will be finishing soon. There is Juge, P14.
What is Blood saying?
Oh, only Finno is left. Then everyone will come here.
Yep.
Get into board. Get into board.
So let's get the drivers onto the podium.
So come back. Out.
People, it's
Get out.
good.
Here.
Zero. Get out.
Philip finishes. I believe that is
Who is?
all the drivers. So
Oh no. Ludo. Get into board.
Oh, in the boat. Ludo.
Oh, okay.
finish. So there is the final standings. Fantasy gets first, followed by Ludo, Hutspot, Crumbcat, Stinky Socks, the top 5. And let's go to the podium. So this is our top 5 with Fatty AR in the corner. So that is the race. We are now finishing because of Stinky Cup.
We are right at time.
So thank you for watching the stream, everybody. And we'll be in here maybe next week. Next race will be at Ardere Forest. So thank you for joining in, and we'll see you next race.